Je veux passer en même temps sur YouTube. Ok, ça passe. Non, c'est bien. C'est déjà parti. Tu rentres pas. Comme je suis là, ça va juste là. Ok, I'm coming. Okay, good morning. Welcome to my live. I was trying to do a direct live from YouTube, from Facebook, and directly on my StreamYard, but it happens that the connections are not really working out very well. Welcome to another new edition of live broadcast in TBC. My name is Gilras Mufo. You call me More for Money. More for Money is the name of which I've been baptized in the TBC community. So I'm very privileged to have you on this live this morning. So, guys, it's really a great privilege to share this with you, and it's so awesome being in the TBC community. We are very grateful for what TBC is doing to us, and we will not stay quiet not to talk about TBC and to explain TBC to the world. You call me More for Money. More for Money is the name of which I've been baptized with in the TBC community. Guys, we are here for life. We are here for generations. This is a whole new concept that has never been seen in the world. But this concept is more than ordinary, it's mind blowing. And as I explained to you at this particular moment, video will time out at 8 minutes. Oh, I have a little problem setting my video on Facebook. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is really going on. I have hitches, technical hitches. I believe it's the internet connection or whatever. I shared my lives in different segments, and it's really bringing me a lot of trouble. Uh, just give me a couple of minutes. Let me try to see what I can do. Yeah. Okay, you excuse me, please. I had a lot of troubles, a lot of technical hitches that has made me not to be able to work this life out. I believe everything is sorted out properly now. I believe the connections are okay. You know, we're dealing with internet connections, and the internet connection is not so that great. I believe it's going to load now properly. Since this morning, we're having a lot of technical hitches. Okay, notwithstanding, I believe everything is okay. I reintroduce myself. My name is Gilres Mufo. You call me Mufo Money. Mufo Money is the name of which I've been baptized in the TBC community. It's another great privilege for me to have you on my live broadcast this morning. And I will start this live broadcast without thanking Terusha Tindi, which is one of the able leaders, I will even call one of the future ambassadors of TBC, for the work that he's doing to the community, present everywhere, and is so active. He is tireless and he's doing a lot for the community. More grace to your elbows, Tindi, and many other big leaders in the TBC community. As I told you, today I'm going to shoot another live. I'm joining my voice to the thousands of voices around the whole world to talk to you about TBC. Today, I titled my live, What, Who, What, and How, because what? We got the power. We got the power in TBC. We got the power. Use the power you have gotten. Use the power that has been given to you. The power, what is TBC and what is that power that we say we got? TBC is how can I put it? It's a whole community, it's a whole set of minded people that have been permitted to understand that they were born with capabilities and competence, and of which, if they use this capability and competence, they will live a life that will be out of misery and hunger. That is the scarcity mindset of which all of us has been grown in is a factual made something, and we can live out of the bounds or out of the peripheral of that mindset that I've given to us. We can create a new mindset, a new way of seeing things and do things differently. So these are the realities of this new community around the whole world, and that is why we say we got the power. We got the power now. We got the power. Why? We got the power. Why? We got the power because we have the possibility to change lives around the whole world. We have the possibility to bring a new dawn to the people that give their ears to us and listen to us. We got the power to do what? To employ. We got the power to make people make their dreams come true again. We got the power to change lives. And we are changing lives around the whole world. It has been 4 years TBC has been existing, and TBC is doing wonderful things around the whole world. I'm doing TBC now full time, and TBC is making me to be so awesome. So, who is TBC? TBC is a community of people, like minded people around the whole world that believe we can eradicate poverty and live in abundance and prosperity and no misery and no poverty for anybody in the world that join this mission and this concept. We believe in a world of which each and everyone will live to the full capabilities of the potentials that they possess. So that is the vision of TBC, and our mission. We are uplifting people. We are making the scales of ignorance to fall from the eyes of people. You know, one of the greatest thing that the devil wants, for those who are Christians that say the devil, is for you to remain ignorant. You should not know what can loosen you up. You should not know what can make you to sit with the potentials you have, because the potentials you have are there to liberate and create something for the world. Remember, I always say that word. If you are existing and if I'm existing at this moment in the world, is because what? We have something to do to the world. We have something to add to the world. And it is that love and that respect for each other that we are sharing in TBC. Is not the profit and interest mindset of the capitalistic and the elite that we are sharing. No, we are sharing love and respect to each and everyone around the whole world. So that is who we are. We are a community and we have a like mind. We are in alignment. We function in a specific way and we're making things great for us. Now, what are we doing? We are changing lives. We are empowering people. We're giving people the opportunity to let their dreams that they have since they were born, or even why not increase your dreams? Why not widen your scopes on the things you're thinking about to increase? Because we have given them that opportunity in the TBC community to be members of full-fledged economy that will lead them through to the area in which they are going. Guys, sit up and look for opportunities. The opportunities are nowhere. They are in the TBC communities. We are giving employment. We have so far the best job in the world. The best job that if you enroll for that job, guys, in the space of 1-2 months, you will move from $125 to $1,500 a month. Is so awesome for those people that don't even have a job to have such a job. So if you're willing to do such a job, contact with us. This video, go to it, subscribe, and look at the contact button down below this video and get in contact with me using my WhatsApp number or my email address, and we'll plug you in a job that will blow your mind, and a job with a very good pay, wherever your area in the world in which you are found. So how do we do this thing? We have been doing it for the past 4 years and we'll keep doing it. So anyone, anywhere in the world that has been a member of the TBC community and has been left aside, maybe by one reason or the other, or maybe by one trouble or the other, this is the time for you to come back. We have what we call the mass adoption team. The mass adoption teams are the ones that are to manage the TBC economy with the admin of TBC. So the mass adoption team is a selected few, the creme of the creme. That is the creme selected from the milk. That is the creme that have popped up and allowed the milk down. So if you know you're one of those, your abilities should be put in action. Do something. Just be doing something. Just feel happy. Just increase your happiness. Contaminate the people around you with the happiness and the joy you're feeling for this community, and do what they are asking you to do. Your life will be shifted 360-degree turnaround, and you become a new person. Not because you have changed who you are, but because you have changed your mindset and you have changed your thinking and you have changed the way you are seeing things. It's a problem of changing your thoughts. Your thoughts will change your emotions, and your emotions are going to change your character. Your character will be changed not by what you are practicing, but your character will be changed by your mindset, and your mindset will change your emotions, and your emotions are going to change your character. So guys, this is something that is so awesome, so great, and so fantastic. We have been doing it for the past, I've been doing it for the past 3 years. I'm so glad, and I'm so involved. I've nearly dropped everything I was doing, and I'm doing only TBC right now. And this is why I'm giving in my all. What are you giving in your all on? What are you doing? What are you performing strange, or what are you doing greatly on? It is only on this thing that you're supposed to benefit, because this is the greatest of all. Do everything that is within your reach to shun poverty. I hate poverty. I've lived in poverty, and with TBC, I'll never live in poverty again, because I'm seeing things in a different light. I'm seeing things on a different mood. I'm seeing things on a different perspective. Because what TBC have given me that in-depth understanding of what life is all about. Guys, there are a lot of innovations for the old TBCs that have not been there. We have a new chat that we are using to talk to different people around the whole world in our back office. If you have not activated your back office, this is the time for you to do so. And if you're a member of the mass adoption team since January, and which in February didn't activate your account, guys, you should have a couple of days to do it. If you don't activate it for this couple of days, your account is going to be closed, and you are not going to be be a member of the mass adoption team again. So stand up and do something and activate your account before the first. And those who are coming in new or have come in new for the month of February, and you have been in the mass adoption team, because we have 111,111 people that's supposed to be members of the mass adoption team. If you happen to have been member of that team, it is the time for you to sit up and look for a way in order to remain in this team, because guys, the belongings of these teams are awesome. Let me just try to share my screen with you and show you some of the things that the people of this mass adoption team stand to. They are awesome. So what you need to do is to really sit up. This article tells us about what the mass adoption team need to do, or the members. What is the long-term role of a member of the mass adoption team? If you become a member of the mass adoption team, these are the things, guys, these are the things that are molding, these are the things that I'm getting leisure focus on daily basis, and saying that what I cannot leave my position. I have the position 194. I would not drop that position for any reason since the day I read this article. What is the long-term role of a member of the mass adoption team? Because many have come in and have forgotten that we are coming from somewhere. This is the debt financing and this is the equity financing. Debt financing is the debt, profit, and interest mode of which the scarcity mentality said have put to us, and this is what the world is using. But for the mass adoption team members of the TBC equity community, pardon, they are going to focus of equity financing. Equity financing just means that what you finance with what you have. What you have as your TBC, you can use it to finance any business. And these are the advantages that are left to these members of the mass adoption team that will be financing activity around the whole world. And in comparison to those of their debt, profit, interest, scarcity mindset, you see that the difference is really enormous. You see, for this, they say keep full ownership, but less risk than debt. We are not for debts. No paying back funds. We are not paying back funds. No obligation after paying debts. Means that what you are not obligated to pay funds after debt. We are not paying for funds. We are not paying back. We are not being paid back. We have that equity and we put it in action. Gain credibility through investors network. We gain credibility through investors. You know the difference between an investor and how did I put it? An investor and a shareholder. An investor puts his money in action. An investor puts his equity in action and expects to be given dividend or to be given a remuneration as the enterprise grows. He does not care of whatever interest or whatever is being taken place. But these guys are interest in tax deductible, but we have gained credibility through investors network. Means that we have a whole network of investors. Investors don't expect immediate return on investment. We don't look at that. Fixed payments for better budgeting. We have fixed payments for better budgeting because everything is budgeted appropriately. Investors return could be more than debt payments. Means that what? The returns could be more than paying what we have put in. Investor gets some ownership, become part of major businesses. The businesses that are to create in the TBC community, we're going to be part of them because we are members of the mass adoption team. Must consult investors for decisions. We must be consulted for decisions, guys. So that is what we stand to gain. And there is an element down here in this paragraph that made me to really tell you that what you need not to lose your mass adoption position. Guys, let's read this paragraph and catch what I caught when I was reading this paragraph again, and that has prompted me to do this video and to tell who, what, and how we in the TBC community, we are moving along, and we got the power. We got the power. We got that power to make people billionaires. We got the power to change life. We got the power to give a better day to those who are living in the world again. Now, they will be trading TBC for equity with the TBC millionaires. The TBC millionaires will not even have one whole TBC coin. In order for them to afford to run large businesses, they will need access to more TBC than they have. These millionaires will be going to the billionaires willing to trade some of the equity in their business to get more TBC. The billionaires are those of the mass adoption. They are the ones that are to get the big chunk of all what the TBC money is all about. So the millionaires are those who will have less than one TBC. And these people that will have less than one TBC will come into these people that will have the chunks of TBCs to permit them to be able to have equity in their businesses. Most importantly, so they can hire more people and provide more goods paying jobs. As a mass adoption team member, you could have a stake, a piece of equity in thousands of businesses. You could have a state of piece of equity in thousands of businesses of your choice. Guys will not enter any type of business. You do the business that is in line with what you want. Each one of these equity positions is a financial instrument unto itself. You know what a financial instrument. Someday you might buy a boat with the paper holding one of those equity stakes. For example, each one of you will have your own empire. This is the sentence that I said we got the power. Each of one of you will have your own empire. Each member of the mass adoption team will have his own empire, will have his own businesses, will have its own equity and stake in different businesses that are created by the millionaires of the TBC community. Guys, this is something so awesome. This is something so interesting. So I believe this is not the time for you to lose the opportunity to have your position being taken away from you. Do everything to secure and maintain your position, because losing your position is losing the golden opportunity left for you to change your life 360 degrees. Guys, this is something very awesome. This is something magnanimous. It's something interesting. So guys, I am exposed who we are, what we are, and how we are doing it. It's left for you not to lose the position you have as a mass adoption member. And if you want to be a mass adoption member, it has not closed. Pay your back office fee, come on the 1st of March if the positions have not been closed, because we need to have 111,111 position. If they have not been closed, you will still be a member and maintain that position. Okay, that is that for the global view of what I wish to expose today, which was who, what, and how we are doing it in the TBC community, because we've got the power of 2020. So TBC Mass Adoption 2020 is our mantra for this year. TBC, one account, one face, and one person. One person, one face, one account. So you cannot have more than 2 accounts. If you have more than 2 accounts, look for the possibility to change. And we are celebrating our 4th anniversary. Here in Douala, Cameroon, we have already made everything possible for us to celebrate. This is my ticket. Have you got your tickets? If you're in Cameroon, if you're in Nigeria, have you got your tickets for the 4th anniversary celebration with a lot of fun and with a lot of realities that are taking place around the whole world? In Philippines, they're celebrating. In Ghana, they're celebrating. In South Africa, they're celebrating. TBC is being celebrated around the whole world. Guys, whatever your country, just look around and see those who are celebrating. Get a ticket, belong to the celebration event, because it's a unanimous global movement of which we are going to really do it together. So guys, if you're new watching this video anywhere around the whole world, or you pop on it on the internet and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do so to go and click on the subscription button. Whenever there is other information up, I will just let you know and put you in contact. So have a blessed day and be well seated, and please make use of the opportunity. We have got the power to change lives around the whole world. Do you have the power? TBC is my birthright. TBC is your birthright. Have a nice, blessed day. Bye bye.